Neil.
Well, my next guest is a Taco Bell and KFC franchise owner who knows firsthand jobs are fried because regulations are burning his business. David Barr knows of what he speaks. He owns 23 fast food restaurants. This is a guy I got to get to know, by the way. He's in D.C. today lobbying lawmakers to ditch what he calls these job-killing rules. David, off there, I'll get to talk to you about coupons. But for now, okay. In all seriousness, I want to get a sense of how these regulations affect you. What are some of the big ones that you have to be aware of when you hire folks, get shops up and running?
Sure. Neil, today I was on the Hill with a collection of my colleagues from the International Franchise Association, really approximately 500 folks that are Main Street America, what I'd like to call job creators. And we were visiting with our representatives today about just those issues that impact us. The one that's impacting me the most at the moment, Neil, is healthcare. I have 424 employees. The health care would be more than the cash flows of my whole business, and that's if I put them into the exchange. Unfortunately, the exchange or the national program will be less expensive than the health care I provide to many of my employees today. Unfortunately, I can't provide
Are these hourly workers, Dave? I mean, did you get an exemption like McDonald's or any of that?
No, I certainly didn't. Again, 424 employees. These are first-rung employment jobs, Neil, and we would love to provide health care for all our employees. The business model really isn't built on that today. We do care about their concerns, but there are two provisions that I think are, in many respects, anti-American in this bill. One, it incentivizes people not to grow. And I think in this time when we're trying to find job creation, it's exactly what we shouldn't be doing. If an employer has greater than 50 full-time equivalent employees, then they're subject to the health care law. If they have less, they're not. So that those employers that have 40 employees today have every reason not to grow instead of growing. And those that have greater than 50 employees then have to pay a tax, $2,000 per employee, that is a full-time position. And as a result, I'm going to be incented to take great employees who are working 35 hours a week now and move them down to, let's say, 20 hours a week.
And certainly not to add to that, right? I mean, you're not going to hire more workers, right?
That's right. So we have 424 employees. 160 of those are full-time. Under this rule and this law, I would be incented to have 40 full-time employees and make everybody else part-time. This only creates anxiety and animosity with the employees. We're here to provide first-rung employment. We take pride in that as an industry. Candidly, we think we teach people how to work, the value of a job, and a leg up. You know, we have managers with me today making in excess of $50,000 who started as an hourly employee. Wow. It is possible. The American dream can live in that regard, but we can't do it with this type of regulation that promotes non-growth and no jobs.
You should know what you speak. You're doing it. David Barr, thank you very much. Very good seeing you.
Appreciate it, Neil. Thank you.
And then, by the way, there is FEMA.